One person tells me to visualize, someone else says it doesn't matter. One person tells me I need to raise my vibration, another tells me it's a complete waste of time. What do I do? What's going on, guys? It's Zach back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about visualizing versus raising your vibration. What's really important and what do you really need to do to manifest? This is an interesting topic that I see especially on a lot of subreddits and in YouTube comments. I'm in a lot of different Reddit communities for manifestation, law of attraction, stuff like that. And I'm watching videos on a regular basis about this stuff just to keep my mind fresh, just to introduce new concepts and help me in my own practices. Now, here's the thing. I'm noticing more and more on YouTube, there are these people popping up that are claiming to be law of attraction coaches that are talking about their own personal techniques as the be-all end-all and the way things really work beyond anything else. I shit on law of attraction coaches a lot on YouTube simply because I think the majority of the time when people say, hey, there is this specific thing that you need to do and this exact way that things have to happen, it's total bullshit, you guys. The bottom line is that you're already a master manifester and all you really need to do is realize that. And so the first and foremost point that I want to talk about is that visualizing is not opposed to raising vibration and vice versa. Raising your vibration is not opposed to visualizing. One is not a solution, whereas the other one is just not, right? They're completely different things. Visualizing is to picture exactly what you want in specificity, and raising your vibration is to increase your energy level so that you are just ultimately more positive and it's easier for you to create things that are in alignment with the reality that you want to create, right? Visualizing is to be extremely pointed with, hey, I want this exact object, I want this exact scenario to play out, I want this exact person, whereas raising your vibration is just getting you to a higher position on the overall scale of emotional energy, and so it's easier for you to, interact with the world. It's easier for you to choose the reality that you want. It's becoming more popular than ever for people that are hardline visualizers to say raising your vibration is totally irrelevant. You can visualize anything and it will happen, irregardless, completely regardless of how your vibration is, right? Where your emotions are, what it is that you're feeling. And I'm inclined to believe that this is completely factual. If you choose something in your imagination and you believe it to be so and you impress it well enough in your subconscious mind, it will come around to be really no matter where your vibration is. Now, the caveat to that is that your vibration kind of determines your thought process, and you have to realize that even if you're not deliberately visualizing, you're still kind of subconsciously visualizing. Like I said, we are creating everything in our reality. And so if we're just saying, I am only able to consciously create by sitting down and consciously visualizing the scene that I want to play out, that's not really accurate. Every time you think a thought, every time you confirm something or perceive something to be a certain way, you're imagining it, right? There is this visualization that is playing out within your mind before it comes to manifest, right? This is why generally assumptions do tend to play out exactly as you think that they will. Where raising your vibration comes into play is that at any given moment you're making a choice, right? For those of you that listen to Joseph Rodriguez on a regular basis, you understand that your perspective is what is creating, right? At any given moment you can choose a good direction or a bad direction, right? Your perception of good, your perception of bad. And most of us are kind of conditioned to look at the external world and look for evidence, signs and synchronicities and stuff that are going to confirm us that things are a certain way rather than going within. And if we have this habit of looking without, we tend to choose a more disempowering state of being. Now, if you raise your vibration and you choose to consciously exist in a place that is more positive, more abundant, and you have that perspective of, hey, I can choose at any given moment, you're much more likely to choose the imaginal world. You're more likely to go within and say, from within, I'm going to create from without. When people are trying to present you with this reality, like, one thing in specific is much better to do than another thing, it's like they both have their place, right? You should be practicing conscious visualization, and you should also be practicing conscious mindfulness to bring yourself up to a higher vibration so you're naturally choosing the things that you want. At the end of the day, I personally think that raising your vibration, if you have to choose like one thing to do, I would much rather be in a high state of energy where I am naturally choosing the things that I want. My subconscious is naturally bringing forward everything that I desire, rather than acting from this place of like having to hardline imagine everything. I mean, I'm not gonna like personally name any YouTubers, but I'm really sick and tired of seeing these YouTubers that are like, just visualize, just create the imaginal scene, screw everything else. I mean, that is so ignorant to the realities of past trauma and all of these other things that are weighing down your subconscious mind. Now, It's much more effective to work on those things and bring your inner being to a place of natural balance, a place that you are naturally choosing just the better thing, because who really wants to consciously create every single piece of their life? That's so much effort. That's too much effort. In fact, that's going to drive your vibration down further to the point where, yeah, you might be able to consciously manifest by visualizing, but you're going to get to the place where you might start to even doubt yourself, even if you have super concrete evidence that it works for you, simply because your mood is so shit. The bottom line, you guys, don't let this be the case for you. Practice both things. Practice conscious mindfulness throughout your day, recognizing your mental conversation, going on an effective mental diet, ignoring the disempowering beliefs, and trying to simply live in that place of self-empowerment. Also practice conscious visualization, because you will realize you really can specifically create anything that you want. And so trying to pick all these different techniques and say, oh, one thing works, then another thing doesn't, you're shooting yourself in the foot. You're watching too many videos. You're reading too many articles. You need to go out and practice and realize that an empowered inner being is ultimately what you want. So focus on letting go of your limiting beliefs, consciously creating things that you want to create, and live in this state of knowing that you really are the operant power in your reality. Now, if you're sick and tired of watching all these dumbass YouTube videos that just confuse you and give you way too much information that doesn't really apply to you in general, you can schedule a call with me. We can talk about how to align your visions with your habit patterns so that you can create the life of your dreams. There's a link below to sign up for coaching. Until next time, you guys, subscribe to my channel, hit that little notification bell so you know when my videos come out, and I will see you guys next time. Much love. See you later. Shh.